Your next contest is a special six-man tag team match scheduled for one fall.
This is going to be a most eclectic and unusual six-man tag team matchup.
Introducing first, at a combined weight of 586 pounds, the team of Seth Allen, Ethan Wright, and the next trending topic, Jack Pollock.
It's the natural Ethan Wright on the right. It is Seth Allen on the left. It's Jack Pollock leading the way. Jack Pollock, the next trending topic, so he says, has had a bit of a rough go here in PCW. A couple of rough draws in his first couple of matches. Bobby Beverly, Ace Perry. Pollock has hung with them every step of the way, 50-50, but that elusive W has eluded him thus far. Pollock brought some backup in the special six-man tag team match. And I know you're familiar with Pollock very well, as well as Seth Allen and Ethan Wright.
Absolutely. Seth Allen, Ethan Wright, Jack Pollock, cream of the crop in the tri-state area. You know the Freebirds?
I've heard of them, yes.
Second place compared to these three.
Based on what?
Based on my word.
We'll see if they have what it takes to survive this six-man tag team competition. Three very proficient
And their
tacticians.
opponents, at a combined weight of 548 pounds, the team of Brandon Taters, Xavier, Dropkick Dave, and Uppercut Ulysses.
Brandon Xavier sometimes competes in Ohio in a tag team called Meat and Taters, but now brings his tag team expertise to PCW with a couple of new partners. That's Uppercut Ulysses, and that's Dropkick Dave. And in one night, these men became cult heroes, cult favorites here in PCW amongst the fans when they opposed Nicky Valentino and Wardlow. They're a couple trainees of Ophidian and the Chikara Wrestle Factory, and they have just caught on by storm.
Well, Nicky Valentino told me about them, as did Jay Worthington Farnsworth. And obviously, I'm sure you know their background and their third-grade English teacher and where they graduated high school.
Well, yeah, I know more than the people you talked to. Jayworth tried to tell me that the symbols on their masks, Dave's symbol means Chibi, and then Ulysses means Changa.
Actually, it does. It's Latin for Chimmy and Changa, which comes from the Greek word for I give up.
Now, there's at least a better bit of BS that Jayworth could come up with.
BS, that's me, Ben Steele.
You ain't kidding.
And see, when I said earlier about, so you've got Chimichanga, I give up, and you got Brandon Taters, Xavier. Remember when I said earlier about talking to a potato? That's what I meant.
You were talking to Brandon Xavier?
One time.
I see. Much different looking potato than Dave Dawson.
Who's also in this match. There's going to be a lot of potatoes in this match. We get a potato salad, which is what Seth Allen is going to turn Ulysses' uppercut into. They love the alliteration, don't they?
Seth Allen fought for our country overseas, but came back a little bit unbalanced, unstable. He just wasn't the same person, and some people suspect that Seth Allen was a bit of a changed man overseas and came back a lot more ruthless and a lot more void of empathy, sympathy, compassion, any emotions that you'd expect somebody to have, and that's really made him a lot more ruthless in the ring.
Well, not only that, but I happen to know for a fact that he is freaked out by guys in masks.
Really?
Absolutely. He doesn't know what's behind there. He doesn't know why they're covering up their face. And more importantly, and I know this from personal experience, never trust somebody in a mask.
Not going to even ask about that as Uppercut Ulysses. Went for the uppercut. Seth out of the way.
Well, I'm going to take a shot in the dark and say I know what Dropkick Dave is going to go for.
Well, he's not in the ring yet, so.
Well, and if Seth Allen, Ethan Wright, and Jack Pollock have their way, he's not going to make it in the ring.
Oh, uppercut. Oh, he got the uppercut that time. And Seth is out on his feet. Second uppercut. Now what?
Well, I
oh,
guess.
It's an uppercut.
Great commentary, Joe Dombrowski.
You got to call what you see. Oh, Seth turning things around, but
uppercut. Woo!
Drop kick by Dropkick Dave. Seth never saw the tag. He didn't expect the tag because it wasn't in either one of their names. Here comes Ethan Wright.
Ethan Tag Wright, I'll have you know.
Oh, drop kick! Ethan picked up wrestling so quickly at the Harley Race School in Kansas City that he was nicknamed the Natural. The other students and his trainers actually thought that he was playing a practical joke and that he had prior training, but he actually didn't.
He's a prodigy, and speaking of training, Jack Pollock, obviously, as we've mentioned.
Drop kick!
You just love calling that, don't you? Trained with Lance Storm, so you've got a wide array of talent when it comes from a training
Drop kick!
perspective. You're having way too much fun right now.
I love Dave.
I'm going to tell Ethan Wright that you were laughing.
Drop kick! He's one of my top 2 favorite wrestlers named after moves.
How many are on that list?
At least 2.
What I expected.
Here comes Jack Pollock.
Well, how about Pile Driver Pollock or Powerbomb Pollock or...
Oh, Pile Driver Pollock might land him in jail. That's not legal. At least not in Memphis. Here comes Brandon Xavier.
Well, we are a long ways from Memphis.
What do you think about 6'5" for Brandon? 6'4" for Jack?
Well, absolutely. And Brandon Xavier had a horrific injury a while back. Actually, nearly lost a lung.
Oh, this got serious here quickly.
And Jack Pollock is going to kick him right in that lung, so he's going to lose it. Smart move.
Xavier, another veteran who's really in better shape than I can recall seeing him. And there's a good demonstration. Modified Pele kick, for lack of a better term, double arm suplex. Rollover. Brandon Xavier going to make this a quick night at the office, but Pollock gets the shoulder up.
Well, Pollock's going to have to be on his game. Don't think that just because Xavier is 6'4", that he can't fly and hit those moves that you may see from cruiserweights and luchadors. Get ready to call your uppercuts here, buddy.
Don't give it away.
See, listen
Fans
to
will do
it.
it for me. They know what's up. These fans have adopted dropkick and uppercut. Uppercut!
Well, if I were adopted, boy, I wouldn't want to leave the orphanage.
Uppercut! You gotta love it, BC Steel. You know, they say you gotta dance with who brung you. This is obviously their specialty in training.
Will somebody turn off the music, because I don't want to see this dance anymore.
But here comes Dave!
Here we go. Go ahead.
Whoa. Whip into an uppercut. And an assisted drop kick. Yeah! I love it. So do these people. Uppercut. Lateral press. 2, no.
What, you don't have lateral press Larry out there to team with them, maybe?
Lateral press Larry.
Or small package Steve. There's an S in there. I guess I need a P, too.
Drop kick.
Yeah, I know.
I wouldn't want to be small package Steve. There's a cover. Got a 2. Dave is trying to put Jack Pollock away. Pollock, as you mentioned, trained by Lance Storm, the most experienced on his team, but Seth Allen comes in with a blind side. Ethan Wright had diverted the attention of the official, and now Dave finds himself in the wrong part of town. Seth Allen has completely turned this matchup around.
Well, discombobulated Dave Dawson there started to lose control of that. Smart move by Seth Allen. Pulling drop kick Dave over into his corner. See how I mocked you there? That's what you get.
What did I do?
You know, I know why Nate Matson doesn't like you.
Fisherman suplex. 2N. Why? Because I tell the truth?
Hey, you don't tell. Speaking of, doesn't he have the...
Because I booked Nate Wings?
Doesn't he have the uppercut copywritten? Shouldn't that be a $25 fee every time they use it?
I don't think you can copyright an uppercut. Front chancery by Seth Allen. Listen to the fans. Dave fighting back. Series of shots. Allen finds the knee to the midsection and puts Dave back into enemy territory, just surrounded by Pollock, Allen, and Ethan Wright right back in. Ethan Wright, I think, is one of the most underrated athletes in this part of the country. Wouldn't you say?
I would absolutely agree. You know, you mentioned earlier Harley Race. Not a name to sneeze at. You think of all the stuff that he's done.
Hook of the leg here. Could this be it? No.
And you might say his finest thing could possibly be Ethan Wright. That's my personal opinion.
Bit of a leap, but I think Ethan Wright sometimes gets overlooked. He's very technically sound, but not very flashy. He doesn't make the headlines of a lot of other competitors, but man, he gets the job done.
Well, he understands that the most important thing in the world of professional wrestling is a W.
Dave reaching out for some help, but Pollock, grin on his face as he mocks Ulysses and Brandon.
Reaching out for help from these people. Hopefully he doesn't have any rings on. The people in the front row will try and steal it.
These people have been a big part of why Dave and Ulysses have found PCW as a home away from home.
Well, yeah, they're going to be fans of it if you're winning, but second things go bad, they're going to be booing and hissing and throwing stuff.
Not so sure about that.
Oh, drop kick!
Cover by Seth Allen for 2. Dave and Ulysses were not victorious a month ago. They were against Wardlow, of all people, so they certainly were on the receiving end, but these fans don't dislike them. They don't love them any less. They enjoyed the underdog spirit that Dave and Ulysses bring. This overhead suplex by Ethan.
Oh, look how happy he is. Look at that. You said about Ethan Wright.
He always looks angry.
No, that's just how he looks happy. See, he's in control. That's what makes him happy.
Point of the elbow right to the top of the head.
Somebody turn off the drop kick light. We're not going to see anymore.
You can see the ferocity of the kicks from Ethan Wright, and Jack Pollock picks up right where Ethan left off and then some. Poor Dave.
Poor Dave. Thought you were supposed to be impartial.
I am impartial. Not rooting for Dave. I'm just pointing out that he's not doing so well.
Nobody in this match named Dave is liked by anybody.
These fans love Dave. This is a Dave kind of crowd.
A Dave kind of crowd.
Yes.
What exactly? You know what? I'm not going to ask.
Ooh. Ethan buries that shoulder. Ethan makes everything he does. He gets the most out of it. There's no wasted motion there.
Well, not only, like I said earlier, he knows the W is the most important. He also knows you got to pace yourself.
Oh, look at Dave. Dave getting attacked from all sides. He's fighting for his life here. Can Dave get the tag? 2 fresh bodies waiting. Whoa. Cover. No. Dave with a sunset flip, but taken down with a clothesline.
Woo. He was fighting for his life. It was like we're in Vietnam there, to use a military reference for one Seth Allen.
And Ethan. Oh, you can see the welts on the back of Dave. He's been through a ton of punishment thus far, and it's only going to get worse here if Ethan has his way. Look at Dave fighting. Dave was shot to the ribs, and Ethan takes a tumble. Can Dave pull out something? It's a drop kick.
Why wouldn't it be? Well,
but can Dave get to the tag? He's so far away.
Well, unlucky for him, he is as far away as he can possibly be from his corner. He's diagonal from it, so Dropkick Dave diagonally is going to have to be determined to get over there to his partners.
Here comes Ulysses!
Well, I don't have a bunch of U words to use.
Uppercut! Uppercut!
You know those speaking spells
where
you hit the letter?
Uppercut! Uppercut!
That's what I'm sitting next to right now.
Duck. Springboard. Uppercut! Nip uppercut. No. Oh, drop kick! Don't you love these guys?
No.
Brandon with an uppercut! It's not even his name! And a drop kick! It's osmosis in full effect in PCW!
You just referenced...
I referenced osmosis in a 6-man tag, and this is completely broken down. Brandon's taking care of everybody. Again, 6'5", 250 or so. Brandon with a, I guess we'll call it a 216. Rocket launcher, Dave on top of Allen. That'll do it.
Here are your winners, the team of Brandon Xavier, Dropkick Dave, and Uppercut Ulysses.
3 gentlemen who can say they are in the winners column for the first time in PCW. Call the replay.
Well, here we go. We've got Dropkick Dave on the top, Brandon Xavier with the rocket launcher, shades of the Midnight Express. It wasn't a drop kick, but unfortunately, that did the job.
Which 2 moves do you think were most effective for this team?
You You're loving this right now, aren't you?
I'm only loving it because you're angry for no reason.
You're having a blast. I'm upset because Ethan Wright, Pollock, they all lost.
You're not even using words anymore. Wait a second. What's Pollock doing? Oh, that mafia kick. Right to Dave and Ulysses with a spine buster. Brandon Xavier, I just saw it on the big screen. And by the time he gets in there, Jack Pollock has gotten out. What is the point of that?
You know what? I feel a lot happier right now. Can we get a replay of that? I'd like to call that again.
Why did he do that?
That was Pollock making a statement.
He lost fair and square. Pollock's got sour grapes.
Well, I guess we can call him Jack Grapes Pollock now, can't we?
I would rather not. Maybe Jack Pollock has unfinished business with Dave and Ulysses. Maybe Jack Pollock will find himself another partner and take on these men again. Who knows? But Dave and Ulysses, they're leaving the worst for wear thanks to Jack Pollock, but they're leaving winners. And they got Brandon Xavier by their side. These fans still love him.
Well, for them.
Poor Dave.